Oh, I thought it was a pretty good game. I thought the effort from our group was really good. Given we had a bit of a disruptive week, 5-day turnaround. Obviously losing Rog and Sol. I thought the guys coped really well, and put in a great effort tonight. And unfortunately, the game doesn't always reward effort, but so.
How did you see that last penalty?
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Yeah, I mean 4-1 in the second half, and there was one for an offside, and yeah. I mean, you're asking me the question, so you obviously saw something, and I'm pretty sure there are a number of other people in the stadium were thinking the same thing. So disappointing.
So you felt like you deserved to win the game?
I'm not saying that. I mean, there was still probably 4 minutes to go. So, but the one thing I won't do is blame the referees. But yeah, it's hard when you work really hard like that. And I mean, as you're asking me the question about the decision. So it seems pretty obvious, but yeah, I was just really pleased. The lads, they've worked really hard. I've done some really good things over the last 3 weeks actually. We haven't been quite good enough, and it was very similar tonight. And having a couple of really key players out of the side tonight. So I was just really, really pleased with the effort.
Was Blake ever going to play, or was that?
We wanted to give him every opportunity. Yeah, we wanted to give him every opportunity. So at the start of the week, he had because he didn't play last week, he had a couple of runs, or he had a run on Saturday, and he pulled up pretty good from that, and then came in again on Monday, and wasn't as good as Saturday, but we still wanted to give him an opportunity. So I mean that's with those players, that's the thing. We want to try and get them on the park, and he wasn't quite ready. If we were playing this weekend, he probably would have played, to be honest.
How did the message with Rogers about Shrek's injury get so sort of mixed up? Because early in the week he was playing and it sounded like he was right, and then he hasn't ended up.
Yeah, just to clarify that, so we trained on Monday, and he completed training. He had a little bit of tightness, but nothing too serious. So that's the platform with social media. Goodness knows, God knows. I don't know how it got out, but so he was adamant that he was okay, and then captain's run didn't pull up so well. So we just didn't want to take the risk with him. But there was no shenanigans on our part. If you ask Roger, he was adamant that he was going to play.
And with the guys tonight, did they have much petrol left at the end there to try and get points, or they sort of pretty out of gas by the last?
Well, I mean, I think both teams were, to be honest. I thought both teams were. So they'd worked pretty really hard, both teams, and so apart from this, just to try each team in the second half. So I don't again, it was one of those games, wasn't it? So yeah, he did well. He's worked really hard at ISP level. Pardon me. And he got the opportunity. I made a change with Sol, earlier on in the week. And Patrick come in and did a great job. So I'm pleased for him. He's a really good story. He worked hard for us over the pre-season and came on a train and trial basis and got the opportunity, and I thought made a good fist of a debut against a quality team tonight.
Although you haven't got
again, they're working. We're working really hard, and there's been some positive stuff in certain areas of our game, but I think we've missed a couple of opportunities the last couple of weeks. Tonight, was probably not quite as clear cut as the last couple of weeks, but the one thing I know, you got to keep working hard. That doesn't like tonight, effort doesn't always guarantee you the reward, but if you don't put in the effort, I know the reward's certainly a lot further away. So we just got to keep working hard, finding areas of our game that we need to improve, and keep working at it. That's the plan, yeah. 10-day turnaround. So, obviously Rog felt a pinch in the hamstring at captain's run, so we sort of left him back home with the physio back home, and will depend how he pulls up over the next few days. But Greeny, like I said, was, if we were playing on Sunday, he probably would have been right. So I anticipate that means he's going to be in a position, but we'll know more when we get back.
Has anyone else joined them on the injury list, or you might have got through this one alone?
There's a fair few in there actually. Jazz had hurt a calf, and Bunty looked like there's tightness in the hamstring in there, and there's a lot of cuts and all that sort of stuff. But it's a pretty physical game tonight, I thought. Yeah, I mean he's had. I think it might have been 2 weeks ago where he had a head knock against South Sydney, and he got a cut above the eye last week, and opened up again tonight. So, but he should be okay. Thanks, guys.